पाद की जय। मंगलाचरण ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादां सहगणललिता श्रीशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशकारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Before starting the class, you can recite after me. This is called as Kevalashtaka. It's the glorification of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And if time permits later, because the topic today is related to Bhakti Yoga and it's very connected, so I just thought of singing, not singing, reciting this. So we start. Madhuram madhurebhyopi mangalebhyopi mangalam. मंगलेभ्योऽपि मंगलम् पावनं पावनेभ्योऽपि हरे नामैव केवलम्।
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 ब्रह्मास्तम्भपर्यन्तं सर्वं मायामयं जगत्। स्तम्भपर्यन्तं सर्वं मायामयं जगत्। सत्यं सत्यं पुनः सत्यं हरेर्नामैव केवलम्।
सत्यं सत्यं पुनः सत्यं हरेर्नामैव केवलम्।
स गुरुः स पिता चापि सा माता बन्धवोऽपि सः।
स गुरुः स पिता चापि सा माता बन्धवोऽपि सः।
शिक्षयेत् चेत् सदा स्मर्तुं हरेर्नामैव केवलम्।
शिक्षयेत् सदा स्मर्तुं हरेर्नामैव केवलम्।
निश्वासेन हि विश्वास कदा रुद्धो भविष्यति।
निश्वासेन हि विश्वास कदा रुद्धो भविष्यति।
कीर्तनीयमतो बाल्याद् हरेर्नामैव केवलम्। हरिः सदा सदा वसेत् तत्र यत्र भागवता जना।
हरे सदा वसेत् तत्र यत्र भागवता जना।
गायन्ति भक्तिभावेन हरे नामैव केवलम्।
गायन्ति भक्तिभावेन हरेर्नामैव केवलम्।
अहो दुःखं महादुःखं दुःखात् दुःखतरं यतः।
अहो दुःखं महादुःखं दुःखात् दुःखतरं यतः।
काचार्थं विस्मृतं रत्ना हरे नामैव केवलम्।
काचार्थं विस्मृतं रत्ना हरेर्नामैव केवलम्।
दीयतां दीयतां कर्णो नीयतां नीयतां वचः।
नियतां नियतां कर्मो नियतां नियतां वचः।
गीयतां गीयतां नित्यं हरे नामैव केवलम्।
नियतां नियतां नित्यं हरेर्नामैव केवलम्।
तृणीकृत्य जगत् सर्वं राजते सकलोपरि। चिदानन्दमयं शुद्धं हरे नामैव केवलम्।
चिदानन्दमयं शुद्धं हरेर्नामैव केवलम्।
हरे नामैव केवलम्।
हरेर्नामैव केवलम्।
हरे नामैव केवलम्।
हरेर्नामैव केवलम्।
So we'll recite this verse. Last week Prabhu has recited. So we'll read and recite 53 and we'll start from other shloka. श्रुति विप्रतिपन्नाते
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्नाते
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
समाधाव अचला बुद्धि
समाधावचला बुद्धि
तदा योगमवाप्स्यसि।
तदा योगमवाप्स्यसि।
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्नाते
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्नाते
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
समाधावचला बुद्धि
समाधावचला बुद्धि
तदा योगमवाप्स्यसि।
तदा योगमवाप्स्यसि।
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्नाते
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्नाते
यदा स्थास्यसि निश्चला
यदा स्थास्यसि निश्चला
समाधावचला बुद्धि
समाधावचला बुद्धि
तदा योगमवाप्स्यसि।
तदा योगमवाप्स्यसि।
One Prabhu and one Mataji, so that we can save time.
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्नाते
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्नाते
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
समाधावचला बुद्धि
समाधावचला बुद्धि
यदा योगं वाप्स्यसि
तदा
योगमवाप्स्यसि।
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्नाते
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्नाते
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
समाधावचला बुद्धि
समाधावचला बुद्धि
तदा योगं वाप्स्यसि।
तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि। Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki
जय।
Please repeat after me. When your mind is no longer disturbed
When your mind is no longer disturbed
by the flowery language of the Vedas
by the flowery languages of the Vedas,
and when it remains fixed in the trance
and when it remains fixed in the trance
of self-realization,
of self-realization,
then you will have attained
then you will have attained
divine consciousness.
The divine consciousness.
I'll start reading the purport. Kindly listen attentively. To say that one is in samadhi is to say that one has fully realized Krishna consciousness. That is, one in full samadhi has realized Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. The highest perfection of self-realization is to understand that one is eternally the servitor of Krishna and that one's only business is to discharge one's duties in Krishna consciousness. A Krishna conscious person or unflinching devotee of the Lord should not be disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, nor be engaged in fruitive activities for promotion to the heavenly kingdom. In Krishna consciousness, one comes directly into communion with Krishna, and thus all directions from Krishna may be understood in that transcendental state. One is sure to achieve results by such activities and attain conclusive knowledge. One has only to carry out the orders of Krishna or his representative, the spiritual master. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Om Surabhe Namaha.
Om Surabhe Namaha.
Mukam karoti vachalam pangum samghayate dirim yat kripa tamaham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam. So most of you are very regular for our classes. Maybe one or two new faces. Maybe. Yes. Yes. Today's topic is very important, even though we are less numbered today in terms of numbers. But the topic is very, very important topic. So second chapter we are in. We have completed first chapter and we are in second chapter. So before getting into the chapter, these verses, we'll have some idea, then we'll get into it. So all of you are joining regularly. I may ask some question, thereby we'll have a rapport. Okay, if that works for all of you. So question doesn't mean it's very strong question, it's very simple, which all of you definitely know it. So Bhagavad Gita talks about what? It's very liberal question. You can answer anything though, even though I am looking for something specific. So Bhagavad Gita, we are all trying to read. It's very famous. For what reason we are going to read this or understand this? What kinds of literature it is? What is that? Life lesson. Okay.
कैसे जीना है, मतलब अपनी लाइफ में कैसे क्या क्या करना है, कुछ भी परेशानी आ जाए तो क्या.
So how to overcome the difficulties in our life, and that can be addressed in Bhagavad Gita. Answer is there in Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Okay, what else? Eternal qualities of Atma. Okay. Okay. Bhakti. Yes, very nice. Jnana. Okay. Karma.
Chapter is coming here only.
Pardon?
Our chapter is coming, Bhakti, Jnana, Karma.
Right. Manual. Okay. Today we will understand It is the science of love. Nothing else. It is the loving reciprocation between whom? Krishna and Arjuna, nothing else. Since Krishna loved Arjuna, he gave all this knowledge. For example, in our own house, we give education to our children if they are doing here and there wrong things. If somewhere else we ignore, if someone else children, okay, thodo, leave it. Someone else children. Same way we are all children of Krishna. Not God, Krishna only.
God's name is Krishna.
God's name is Krishna. Not only name, it is his personal name. It's not just name. So this is the science which we are going to talk today. Very important, that is the reason it is very important. So we will be covering 4 verses, which already 2 verses are covered, 2-3 verses. But however, we will summarize it so that we have an idea. Because if we understand these 4 verses, we will not leave bhakti. And in Bhagavad Gita second chapter, it is synopsis. The name itself says summary of all Gitas. Okay, that means it is talking about karma, jnana and bhakti. But finally, Lord wants us to do bhakti as Prabhu said. Not jnana, not karma. Okay. That is why whatever jnana we are getting is not that jnana. This jnana is called as bhakti jnana. It is not jnana which leads us to Brahmajyoti or leads us to some material activity. It is not karma jnana, it is not jnana. So that is one thing. So Bhagavad Gita talks about 3 things, though, karma, jnana and bhakti, but ultimately Lord wants us to do bhakti. That is also cleared in these 4 verses. And further, after this, if someone does bhakti yoga, how he behaves, how he acts is explained next classes. Please don't miss that classes too, because this will become base for the understanding of life of our bhakti, because this is what our life is supposed to be. That we will understand what is the life of karma and what is the life of jnanis and what is the life of bhaktas. Okay, it is said in Shastra, please listen, bhukti mukti siddhi kami sakale ashanta. Bhukti mukti siddhi kami sakale ashanta. Ashanta means what? Not having peace, disturbed. Who are disturbed? Karmis or bhogis. Bhogi means what? Doing action for result. Means most of all of us. Doing action, जो काम करते हैं कुछ लेने के लिए, मुझे कुछ चाहिए. So भुक्ति, भोग के लिए. Okay, भुक्ति, मुक्ति, मुक्ति मतलब liberation. Okay, want to get out of these problems, get out of this birth, death, old age and disease. Want to get out of this. Bhukti. Then siddhi. Siddhi means mystic siddhis. There are 8 siddhis, going up, elevation, becoming smaller and lighter than the cotton. So through yoga practice one can get these siddhis. Though for this yoga it is not possible. These 3 things are not possible for this yoga. For this yoga it is bhakti yoga. Okay. Krite dhyayato, krite yoga dhyana. Okay. Tretayam yajato. Dwaparyam parichaya means deity worship. Tad hari kirtanam kalau tad hari kirtan. So only hari kirtana is possible for Kali Yuga, no other way. So that is why we sung that, or we have recited that Hare Hari Namaiva Kevalam, written by Neelakanta Goswami. Very, very beautiful verse. So daily one should read this, because it is very clearly said there. We are not sure how much long we will live. Nishwase nahi vishwasaha. We don't know when our last breath will happen. Kada ruddho bhavishyati. When it will stop, we don't know. Kirtaniya mato balyad harer namayva kevalam. So that we should make sure that from childhood itself we should start adopting this Kirtana of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Why also will be explained in this verse. In these 4 verses that will be explained. Specifically benefit of bhakti is explained. Let's understand what is the situation of Arjuna. Same situation for all of us. So Arjuna, in the 2nd chapter you can understand, scenario of fight was there in the 1st chapter. His duty is to fight because he is Kshatriya. Okay? But what happened? Because of the will of Krishna, he made such a way that Arjuna get bewildered. Okay? But Krishna influenced him, but for us karma is influencing. For us Krishna is not influencing to get bewildered. Our own karma is getting involved in this. So he is getting bewildered. He don't want to fight. For what? By seeing his own kinsmen. Aham, mam, eti. Me and mine. Totally attached to me and mine is the symptom of every living entity who is there in this Kali Yuga. Everyone is me and mine, me and mine, me and mine. Obviously, Duryodhana party is completely embedded with that. But Arjuna, even though he had that sensation, but what one good quality, he has surrendered. Karpanya dosho upahata swabhava. I cannot, Krishna, I cannot fight. You only direct me. This is the turning point of Bhagavad Gita. This is the turning point of Bhagavad Gita where he surrendered to Guru. Without Guru, spiritual practice, specifically bhakti, is not at all possible. Okay, I can see in internet and read Bhagavad Gita. I can do myself. Not possible. Proper lineage, parampara is very, very essential. Until unless we are not getting connected to parampara, we cannot have any realization. It's not possible at all. Even though we get, that is very insignificant. So he is getting bewildered and he is surrendering to Krishna. Krishna understood Arjuna's problem that he is having attachment to body. So he started explaining about the difference between body and someone living within other than this body, that is soul. He started explaining nicely so that he comes out of that consciousness that he is body. He is connected to this body. Once he comes out from the consciousness of the body, in the slow platform, then only bhakti is possible. In the bodily platform, bhakti is not possible. We are using body, but we should not be in bodily consciousness. That is what previously discussed. After that, Lord started explaining about the subject matter of karma, duty. You have to do your duty. Even 1 second we cannot do without working. Either we will blink our eyes, we will move our hand, we in sleep also we will move our body. Without movement we cannot stay in 1 second also. 1 second also we cannot. So how can you say that I will not fight? Krishna is explaining Arjuna. You should not do this way, etc. Okay. But he had further doubt. That is why about jnana. Jnana is Sankhya philosophy explained. Sankhya philosophy that body and soul different, etc., etc. And body cannot be killed. All these are coming through, but Arjuna is bewildered not to act still. Not to act. Because while acting, what happens? Good and bad thing happens. Correct? We are all coming from our house to this beautiful center where each Sunday only bhakti class happening. Bhakti class, kirtana, etc. happening. But while coming and reaching, is it a good activity or bad activity? Good activity or bad activity? It is neither good nor bad. It is good because we are doing bhakti. It is bad because while coming we are killing so many people. No? Yeah, many.
Unknowingly.
Just an example I am telling. No, it's not unknowingly, it's knowingly. I know because while going, many ants are dying. I know it's not unknown. I don't know, but I have to act. That's why in this world, a work cannot be good or bad. Solution is only one thing. That is what explained. Solution is only one thing is explained here today. If you miss this, whole point of spiritual practice is gone. It becomes very dangerous. How much karmic reaction we are getting daily. That's why Krishna says to Arjuna that what you have to do? Mam anusmara yudhyacha. Because killing is not good activity, but mam anusmara yudhyacha. By following the direction of Krishna, if he does that duty, why he is doing that duty? Yadrichaya. Yadrichaya means that fight happens not because of Arjuna. It comes, Kshatriya's duty it is. For example, if some Mataji is very interested in cooking, if cooking happens, she will be happily enjoying in cooking, right? She will not, I will not cook. She will not take, unless tired or fever or whatever. So that is her nature. Similarly, Arjuna's nature is supposed to be to fight. So Yadrichaya means naturally when it comes, he will not say no. His saying no means something wrong. That is aham mameti, me and mine. Okay. So to escape from that, what supposed to be done is explained in today's verse. So let's get into that. 3 verses, 4 verses. Okay. You can stop me anywhere. 50th verse. Okay, this is already explained, but though we'll go ahead with this. Buddhi yukto. Let's understand what is buddhi. And previous verse it is said, that also you can see, buddhau sharanam anvicha. Okay, buddhi means what? Let's understand. Krishna demands buddhi sharanam. Okay, what is buddhi? Buddhi का मतलब क्या है? Buddhi means what? Buddhi, jnana means knowledge. Buddhi means intelligence. Okay, buddhi means intelligence. Sharanam means what? Surrender. To whom we are surrender? Our buddhi is surrender to? Supposed to be Krishna, but where our buddhi is surrendered? Yes? It is said in Shastra. In Shastra it is said, for a devotee, buddhi is surrendered to Krishna. For non-devotee, his buddhi is surrendered to mind, mind is surrendered to senses, senses is surrendered to the body, body is surrendered to Maya. Completely Maya consciousness. Hope you are able to get connected. So, that is called as buddhi. Buddhi means what? Bhakti. Buddhi yoga means bhakti. How it is bhakti? Because intelligence is surrendered to Lord. Intelligence is in the hand of, our intelligence is in the hand of Lord. Like Ambarisha Maharaja did it. Savai mana Krishna padara vindayoho vachamsi vaikunta gunanuvarnane. So his whole body, mind, everything is for glorifying, serving Krishna. So that way he completely surrendered. Who surrendered? Ambarisha Maharaj. He is the emperor, not a common man. King only surrendered. King only surrendered. So if such king is surrendered, we have to follow in the footsteps of king. So that is our duty. So buddhau sharanam anvicha, that is the base for this shloka. That is called as buddhi. Such buddhi yukta, such intelligence to surrender Lord's lotus feet, then what happens for him? He comes out from the sinful reaction of good and bad. For Arjuna also, what happens? If he wins, what happens? If Arjuna wins, what happens? He enjoys kingdom. Enjoys kingdom means many people might die, but still kingdom is there for him. The property will come. If people are dying also, property will be there. Okay? That is called as winning. Losing, what will happen? Losing, what will happen? He will go to Swarga. Okay? It is said in Bhagavad Gita only. Okay? Bhagavad Gita, in the previous sloka only it is said. If you win, he will enjoy the kingdom. If you lose, you will go to Swarga. Both are problem only. Both are problem. Again and again, Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, circle, either in Swarga, either in Naraka or in Bhumi. That's why in the हरेर्नामैव केवलं केवलाष्टकम् आब्रह्म स्तम्भपर्यन्तं सर्वं मायामयं जगत्. From Brahma Loka to the Patala Loka, down Loka, everything is Maya. For whom? One who want to surrender to Maya. But for a devotee, he can dovetail this Maya, this energy to Krishna's service. Dovetail this Maya to Krishna's service. So, Kirtaniya Mato Balyat Harer Namaiva Kevalaya. So, Sukriti, good action and bad action. This is the first benefit explained here. By doing Buddhi Yoga, what happens? Good and bad activity is nullified. That is called as Yajna. Yajnarthat karmanonyartha lokoyam karma bandhanaha. So, Bhagavan Surya, Lord Surya, what he does? One day also he didn't say, I will not come. Okay, nothing. Chandra. Yam Brahma, Varunendra, Rudra, Marutaihi, Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi. Always these great gods, they are great because they are managing things. What they do? Glorify the names of Krishna. Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi means they are always doing yajna. But what we do? We do sense gratification. That is not yajna. That is going against to yajna. That is called as cheating. Stena eva hi. It is mentioned in the Shastra itself in the previous two slokas. It is said, if you are not doing yajna, if you are not doing your activity for the pleasure of Krishna, then whatever you are doing is cheating. In Bhagavatam it is said, if our work is not giving us it is not taking us closer to Krishna, then it is just waste of time. It is just dharma swa anushtitam pumsam vishwaksena Krishna vishwaksena gatasuyah na utpadayet yadi ratim shrama evaiva kevalam. Shrama eva hi kevalam. Shrama means what? Labor, working. It becomes waste. Why it is waste? At the time of death, all this work will leave and go. What is coming with us? Teaching the names of Lord. That is the only way for this Kali Yuga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In this way, if we live our life, then that life is called as Kaushala. Kaushala means what? Expertise in the leading life. Karmasu Kaushalam means how we can lead our life by constantly thinking about Krishna and doing our work, whatever work is given for us, thinking about Krishna and surrendering to Krishna. If that kind of work is done, that is called as Buddhi Yoga. Is it difficult? It is not difficult. It is difficult for whom intelligence is less. That is why here Buddhi Yoga is mentioned. I am not telling Srila Prabhupada is there. For whom intelligence is less, for him this becomes bhakti karte. Hare Krishna. Like that they will joke. Though they joke, they will get sukriti. Jokingly if we tell, oh, he is doing Hare Krishna, still they will get benefit. So devotee is kalpa vriksha. Nothing negativity in devotee. For a devotee, it is a boon for material world. Devotee coming to this material world is boon for everyone. That's why sadhu sangha, sarva shastra kai, lava matra sadhu sangha, sarva siddhi hoy. If little association with sadhu comes, we will get highest benefit. That is explained in next verse. Okay. This is already clear. So you are all doing all this action. With this action, that is karma. If that action is surrender to Krishna, then it is becoming buddhi. And if you do such activity, then what happens? Janma bandha will not be there. And where you will go? Where will you go? To the kingdom of God. That is called Parama Padam. Padam Gachanti Anamayam. Amayam means what? The place of misery. This is the place of misery. Anamayam is the place of not having misery, no misery at all. So one will go there. If someone lead whole life in this way, how? Remembering Krishna and doing his duty. Remembering Krishna and doing his duty. Very simple. Mam anusmara yudhyacha. Two activity. Mam anusmara yudhyacha. Roti banao Krishna ko socho. Type karo Krishna ko socho. Yoga karo Krishna ko socho. Mridanga bajao Krishna ko bocho. Mam anusmara yudhyacha. That is what Krishna demands, nothing else. But we don't want Krishna, we want aham manusmara. Because I want to enjoy. I want to be Krishna. So by doing this, what happens? Srila Prabhupada says very nicely here, for janma. When we get birth, no, someone else is happy, right? Getting birth, someone else happy. Srila Prabhupada says, death is born.
Yes, anyhow it has to die.
Srila Prabhupada says, death is born. Means each moment we are going to die. We are getting closer to death. So coming out of that is the process. That is only loophole. That loophole is bhakti. Only one door is bhakti, no other door. For Kali Yuga, only one door to escape from this material world. That is bhakti. That is the Buddhi Yoga. That is called as Brahma Yoga also. Real Brahma Yoga. Okay, that we will understand. Next, Padam Gachanti Anamayu. In this context, Srila Prabhupada gives very beautiful verse from Bhagavatam. We will little touch upon it and go ahead to the next subject matter. Samashitaye padapallavaplavam mahar padam punya yasho murare bhavam buddhir vatsa padam param padam yad vipadam natesham. This material world is very dangerous. In each step there is vipada, danger. In each step there is danger in material world. But for an intelligent person, this material world is not the shelter. For him, shelter is spiritual world where Lord eternally resides. For intelligent person, this world is not the Paramapada. For him, Paramapada is spiritual world where Lord resides. And Lord resides there, but he has all energy here also. Because of that, what he is doing, he is giving this material world for us to go back to Godhead. How? By remembering his Pada Pallava. Pada means what? Lotus feet. Pallava is compared to the lotus leaf, lotus flower bud. Pinkish, very soft. Lord's lotus feet is very, very soft, like a butter. But it is very, very strong also. Same way, devotee's heart also very soft like butter and hard as Vajra. If necessary, he can be very strong like Vajra, like our all spiritual master, like Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada says, rascal. You might have heard, no, in your lecture. Kathora it is. Because it is needed. Utho jiva, utho, get up. Chant, morning required, it is strong. So like that. So real Guru is called as Guru. Guru means what? One who removes the darkness from the heart of disciple. By becoming strong. Guru meaning is heavy. So one who takes the shelter of the lotus feet of Lord, what happens? This whole material world which is full of misery, very difficult to cross over, it is so strong ocean, it becomes small, like here it is said, Vatsa Padam. Vatsa means what? Calf. Pada means foot. The calf's footprint, how much water will be there? That much small our problem will become. If we surrender to lotus feet of Krishna. How much great benefit is given in the hands of Bhagavad Gita. This is what love we have said. This is the love of God for us, Krishna to us. Please come back. He is demanding, but we are delaying. There is an example of Indra. Lord Indra says, and he came as to this material world. Okay, you might have heard this pastime. He came as a pig to this material world, and Brahma said, enough, you are struggling here, come out, let's go back to Indraloka. He said, no, I want to enjoy more here. Means all of us want to enjoy more and more and more and more. It is said in Bhagavatam that even though up to the time of death also, we will think in what kind of procession they will take us. Will I get buried same way in same place, etc. In Bhagavatam it is explained, in the 3rd canto it is explained. Srila Prabhupada says, so where it will be? How much strong we have? What will happen by this? We get again here only. So escape is surrendering to the lotus feet of Lord. That is what Samashitaye Ashraya. Samashraya means getting the shelter of Lord's lotus feet is the only way to get out of this clutch of Maya, material world. In this way, if someone surrenders to Lord, then what happens? They will not be getting bewildered by the influence of worldly mindset. What is the influence of my worldly mindset? Come, we'll do something. Let's play game. Let's go for movie. Let's enjoy. If someone really start chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra daily, it will purify our heart. Cheto darpana marjanam bhavamaha davagni nirvapanam. It will purify our heart and it will not allow us to do such activity. It will slowly. Few days we might be doing, because now imagine that this fan is on. This fan is on. If someone switches off this fan, immediately it will not stop. Srila Prabhupada gives this example. It will not stop immediately. It will little turn. Similarly, for us also, to come out of this entanglement, it will take some time. But if we constantly start chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, regular basis, then slowly all this problem will go away. No one will disturb us. If seriously chanting, no one will disturb us. Okay? That moha, what is the moha Arjuna had? What is the moha Arjuna had? My relative, my friends, my father, my mother, etc. If someone focus Lord and worship like this, then that moha one will not disturb him. He will cross over, tarishyati, he will cross over this moha. By what? Buddhi yoga. By Buddhi yoga, he will cross over, we will cross over moha. What will happen by that? By that, what will happen? He will become indifferent to Vedas. Specifically here, Veda mentioned because Veda discusses mainly about fruitive activity. Fruitive activity means build house and do some ceremony, so that what happens? For my younger next generation, this building will be strong. No bhuta preta will come, nothing will happen, it will be strong. Even though I die also, this house will be there for my next generations. This is Karma Kanda section. Like this we will plan for future. Our future next, so many future. This is just our forefathers who used to plan, not we. We don't plan our younger generation future. Anyone here planning younger generation future? Huh? Anyone planning here younger generation future? Yes, we are planning one side, that is called as thinking good, one side bad, that is very bad. So it's unfortunate, though only Krishna has to give shelter. By regularly chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we will purify and we will protect our mother nature also, and Mother Earth also we will protect. So real protector is who? Who protected Mother Earth? Yes. Lord Varahadev protected her. Actually, Mother Bhumi asked Varahadev. Mother Bhumi asked Varahadev in Varaha Purana. It is there in Bhagavad Gita. What is that called? Gita Mahatmyam. of Varaha, taken from Varaha Purana, Gita Mahatmyam, it is there. Bhumi is also called as Dhara. Mother Bhumi is asking Varahadev, oh my dear Lord, my dear, his consort, my dear Lord, how to overcome the problem of karma bandha, by attached to karma bandha, by getting more and more samskara, it is called. What is that called? Samskara? Vasana. Because of that only we behave. For example, I behave one way, you behave one way. We behave differently, right? Why? Because of our previous samskaras. None of us behave the same way because of our previous samskaras. So, Mother Bhumi is asking Varahadev. Varahadev is telling, by regularly reciting, reading Bhagavad Gita, one can come out of this prayachita is this only. Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita is basic book of love of Godhead. Very, very basic book. Further there is more. So you have to invest your time and money in Bhagavad Gita. We have to. Anyone don't have Bhagavad Gita book? Pustaka. Anyone? Everyone have in other way. Everyone have Bhagavad Gita. Hey? Which book? Bhagavad Gita as it is by Srila Prabhupada. Okay. Please get Bhagavad Gita. After that get Bhagavatam also, because this investment is a real investment. This investment is a real investment. You can connect, because now this month you will get for discount. Okay. Discount, because many people give donation so that you will get discount. Otherwise book cost is too much. You go and take one printout, you will understand. One printout, one Xerox, how much? You are getting this much book for 300 or 350 or whatever. This much book, thick book, but inside love of God, which 400 rupees giving, 300 rupees giving. Is it not simple? It's very simple. It is mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So this way we will become indifferent to Vedas. So who has done like this? Anyone done like this? Great Acharyas done like that. Any example you remember? Hope you are attentive. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. If you are not attentive, I will take till 6 o'clock. Not 6, 7 o'clock. I know I am boring all of you.
No problem.
So, anyone know any example who has not considered Vedas? Ignorant to Vedas. Okay. One example in the purport only. Okay. Okay, one example here only. Okay, any other example? Becoming indifferent to Vedas. One example here only it is mentioned. Madhavendra Puri. Who is Madhavendra Puri? Madhavendra Puri, spiritual master of Ishwara Puri. Ishwara Puri is spiritual master of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, you got the connection. Madhavendra Puri, what he is telling? A big salutation to Sandhya Vandana. We cannot tell like this, but though he is a great devotee. Sandhya Vandana Bhadra Mastu Bhavato Bhosnana Tubhyam Namo भो देवा पितरश्च तर्पण विधौ नाहं क्षमं क्षम्यतां यत्र क्वापि निषद्य यादव कुलो उत्तमस्य कंसद्विषः स्मारं स्मारं अगं हरामि तदनं मन्ये किम अन्येन मे. I don't want to do Sandhya Vandana. I don't want to do Pitra Tarpana. I don't want to worship any god. I have taken the shelter of lotus feet of who? Mukunda. Mukunda Sharanam Mama. Okay, Krishna. Okay, I don't need to do anything else, because if you put water to the root, naturally, one day you don't put water to the root of the tulsi plant, what will happen? Next day, leaves dull, dry. So we are not putting root, water, no use. Same way, Krishna is the root of everything, material, spiritual, everything. So we have to daily chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and progress to chant more and more. Fill your consciousness, our consciousness, with Hare Krishna Mahamantra daily. Example you are not telling only. Any example? Any example who ignored Vedas? Rituals, with rituals, daily rituals. Who? Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj did under the direction of Krishna. What he did? He was doing whose puja? Indra puja. Okay? Indra is a person who gives rain, etc. etc. Okay? And for a better, because he is Vaishya. What is vritti of Vaishya? Krishi. Krishi Goraksha Vanijyam Vaishya Karma Swabhavajam. So Nanda Maharaj is a Vaishya. He needs proper rain so that grains can come up. Cow can get flourished. Because of that he was worshipping Indra. Then Krishna said, no, you worship Govardhan Parvat. In couple of days it is coming, Govardhan Puja in Damodara Mahina. So during that time we will do very nicely Govardhan Puja. Okay, we will also worship like Nanda Maharaj, Govardhan. Very nicely we will worship Govardhan. Okay, like this. That is one pastime. Many pastimes are there. Any other pastime? Do you remember? Any? Gopika Stri. You remember? Okay. Or Brahmana Patni of Brahmanas in Krishna book. So night, please try reading Krishna book. It is 10th canto Bhagavatam. That also you buy. All these investment, let's all try to do it. Real investment. Our bookshelf should have some books of Srila Prabhupada at least. So Krishna book, in that Krishna book, 10th canto of Bhagavatam, it is said that Brahmana Patni left everything by the call of Krishna. They went to see Krishna in the night to give offerings. Whatever cooked for Havana, they have taken with them for Krishna. Okay? Not only them, there is one more example of Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master. Who is Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master? Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master. Gauranga Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Okay, he used to chant in toilet. Because everyone will disturb otherwise. Bless me, give me something. You are great yogi, give me something. Give me house loan. Like this demanding house loan, that loan, this loan. Okay. Gaur Kishore Babu is getting disturbed from all these people standing. That's why Hare Krishna Maha Mantra anywhere we can chant. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastime is there. He is the giver of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. But he had a pastime. He made a pastime that when he went for nature call, he stopped chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Okay? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stopped chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Then one disciple, his disciple called as Gopal, said, Mahaprabhu, you are stopping chanting. Please chant. Because Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, no rules and regulation. Anywhere, everywhere you can chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. This is very important Maha Mantra which you only gave to us. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, yes, that is why I will name you as Guru Gopal. Gopal Guru he became. He became Gopal Guru because he reminded his Guru only. It is a pastime. It is not that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu don't know. It is a pastime made that one should not leave Hare Krishna Maha Mantra for a second also. That much we should get attached. Last time Mataji was telling, when I remember last class Mataji was telling, when getting delay nowadays, no delay because Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, like that. Mataji said that. So like this our whole life should be. It will not disturb anyone. Okay, we will go to the next last verse for today. If such devotee who is not getting disturbed by all these worldly minded people, jnanis, karmis, yogis, and not getting disturbed by Veda, flowery language of Veda, because flowery language of Veda makes us to again come into birth, death, old age and disease. What will happen? Such person gets samadhi and he will be fixed. Achala buddhi and samadhi, two benefits. Achala buddhi, unshaken. Achala buddhi means unshaken intelligent. Not one day chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, next day okay only one round, another day 3 rounds. No, achala means daily 16 rounds I will chant. Whatever may happen to me, Krishna will help me to chant, I will chant. That is achala buddhi. So like that one will get determination to chant. Okay? Because I am telling chanting because Srila Prabhupada says all our activity is based on chanting. 99% all our spiritual activity is based on chanting. And chanting we are asking for service. While chanting we are asking for service. When we ask for service, we get service, we serve. So we are requesting for service to Radha, Krishna and Guru Parampara for chanting, during chanting. That is called Samadhi. Let's understand a little more about Samadhi. We will take another 10 minutes. Hope that works for all of you. It is said in Shastra, what is Samadhi? Srila Prabhupada says in these two places, Samyak adhiyate asmin atma tattva yathatmyam. What is atma tattva? Getting into that subject matter always is called as Samadhi. What is atma tattva? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says atma tattva is, yes, Jivera Swarupa hoy Krishnera Nitya Dasa. Not only today, not tomorrow. Nitya Dasa. Always. Always. That is our nature of this soul. Each and every soul is eternal, always surrendered servant of Krishna. Okay, that is. And if someone thinking that and always engrossed in the seva of Bhagavan Krishna, then that is called as Samadhi. Samyak adhiyate asmin atma tattva yathatmyam. So in our ISKCON and many other parampara, there are many such Samadhi sthiti devotees. Many devotees are in Samadhi sthiti. Otherwise, leaving everything, sitting is not Samadhi. That is selfishness, because I only want to get Samadhi. Here, this is called as Jiva Daya. Srila Prabhupada could have stayed in Vrindavan and could have get Samadhi. But he went to America today. Today is the day Srila Prabhupada went. How many years back I don't remember. Today is the day Srila Prabhupada went to USA, America. So he took all the hardship to deliver all fallen conditions low like us. Because we have karma, anadi karma, phale. From not lifetime we have accumulated karma. We don't know when it started. But there is an end for this karma. That end is taking into the service of Lord Krishna, that is Bhakti Yoga, Buddhi Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. Okay, we have to take it. This is called as Samadhi. Muktihi chitva anyata rupam swarupena vyavastitihi. Real mukti means leaving everything and getting into the activity of swarupa. Swarupa means what? My real rupa is Atma Rupa. Atma has a rupa, that is servant of Krishna. Krishna has a rupa, same way Atma also have rupa. It is not just a light. Atma is not just a light. Atma has a rupa. That is why, because of Lord has rupa, we all have rupa. Because of that rupa, we also have material rupa. Because of contamination of karma, we have this rupa. That contamination is eradicated, then we get the spiritual rupa. And that rupa is the real rupa, that is called as Samadhi. Getting that rupa, that realization is called as Samadhi. And all of us has to meditate on this. For this we have to do A, B, C, D. What is that A, B, C, D? Association. Book reading. Chanting. And dancing. Yes, dancing with devotees. And diet. Attending program. Okay. We have to do this. Accept prasadam, all these things. Because this is only giving us Samadhi. Real Samadhi. Okay, let's understand how it is. Association. Okay. As we already discussed, there are 5 potent items which deepens our bhakti. 5 potent items which deepens our bhakti. What are they? Sadhu Sangha, Bhagavata Shravana, Mathuravasa, Srimurta Shaddaya Sevana, Then one more I am.
Sharanam.
Huh? Sadhu Sangha, Bhagavat, deity service. That is Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha, Bhagavata Shravana, Matharavasa, Srimurtara Saddava Sravana. Then one more I am not able to speak. Huh?
Prasada Chanamambuka.
No. Oh. Panchanga of Bhakti it is. If someone remember, you can tell. Sadhu Sangha, Nama Kirtan, got it. Sadhu Sangha, Nama Kirtan, Bhagavata Shravana, Matharavasa, Shraddhaya Sevan. That 5 happens here. Let's understand how that 5 happens. Sadhu Sangha happens or not? Sadhu Sangha happens. Bhagavata Shravana happens or not? Bhagavata Bhakti. Here for example, Samashita, Padapallavam. This sloka is from Bhagavatam only. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, all these books are non-different, okay? Non-different. It is not, we should not see any difference in that. So Bhagavata Shravana, Sankirtana, Nama Sankirtana happens or not? Mathura Vasa happens or not? It is non-different from Mathura now, because Lord is here. Then last one is Srimurtira Shraddhaya Sevan. Puja of Srimurti is happening or not? This Panchanga Seva happens right away here. That's why this is Goloka Vrindavana, it can be done. That potency it has. So one should not leave association. Hope you are understanding why the association of very important. One day also we should not leave. We should leave all other activity, come for Seva and come for association. Irrespective of whatever problem we have, we should engage ourselves in Seva. Ask for Seva, more and more Seva. Then by that we get depth in chanting. It's vice versa. Seva helps us chanting, chanting helps in Seva. In fact, chanting also Seva. Okay? In fact, chanting also Seva. Then acts. A ho gaya. B. Bhagavata. Already we said Bhagavata Shravana. Seva. Book reading. Book distribution. For example, now Bhadra Purnima, Bhadrapada Masa, we can distribute book however way we can. Bhagavata Shravana. Then B ho gaya. Then C, chanting ho gaya. Already we discussed. Last one is diet. That is prasada. Okay, prasada sevana. In this we should be little careful. We should not overeat. We should not overeat. That is the instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to who? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed whom? One of the Goswami. Last week Prabhu gave a prize. Coming here itself is prize for all of us. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyhow, I also don't know before. Now, because I read before preparing, anyhow we will come to know. No, Goswamis. Out of 6 Goswamis, who one clue I gave, it is connected to Panihatti. Yes, Raghunath Das. So he instructed Raghunath Das Goswami that don't eat lavish food. Don't eat lavishly, don't overeat, don't dress lavishly, because he is Goswami. Okay, it is for us also, but what our level is not Goswami level. That's why for us Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed how he is instructing us. Wow. How he is instructing us? Sthane sthita. Wherever you are situated, however you are situated, you started taking Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Bhakti, etc. Wherever you are situated. Don't just ignore everything and give everything like Shad Goswamis. Shad Goswamis are epitome, but we are not up to that level. But still, we should slowly do such tyaga. Slowly, little by little. For example, in Kartika Masa, some tyaga we can do. Okay, I will not eat outside hotels. Let me cook only in home. Let me offer whatever I cook, not whatever I cook, sattvic ahara, whatever I cook. No onion, no garlic, no coffee, no tea. no non-vegetarian, so that Krishna will be pleased with me. Like this I can serve Krishna in this Kartika Mahina. Because whatever we do in this Kartika Mahina, it will be becoming multifold. With that multifold, we'll get into the subject matter of bhakti. So much to discuss, but I don't want to delay much because it's already 6 o'clock. We'll stop here today. If you have any correction, whatever wrong I might have done, definitely I have done many wrong things, you might definitely correct me. And if you have any question, maybe me or